Prudence, the Canadian Way program, includes daily workshops, tours, events, and guest speakers, and will help newcomers to improve their communication skills. The Canadian Way is the way or style we do things in Canada. It's like getting directions to a destination. We focus on local everyday styles of speaking, phrasal verbs, idioms, slang, joking, telling stories, and being able to join conversations. The Canadian Way program helps you to improve your listening and comprehension skills. We have workshops at our large, comfortable classroom site, and we also go out to visit interesting sites and do walk and talk tours. Workshops focus on becoming familiar with Canadian culture, local history, current events, unwritten rules, polite behavior, fitting in, and popular day-to-day conversation topics. You will read and discuss news stories and current events that local Canadians like to talk about.
You need to learn to speak like locals do. You need to learn phrasal verbs and slang. You need to learn the idioms that we use in everyday speech. And we also talk a lot about the Canadian workplace culture or the Canadian culture in general. Whether you're living in St. John or New Brunswick or Canada, what is it that you need to understand about Canadian culture? We talk about body language. This is the language that doesn't use words, but it is more important than words. What do people mean when they move their body in different ways? Facial expressions and pointing and using their hands and gestures and how we stand and how close we stand together. We always also talk a lot about Canadian history and culture. This is a Discover Canada workbook used in the citizenship exam, but we also use it to talk about Canadian history, politics, justice system, elections, voting, and all the things that people want to learn about living in Canada. And we also use what I call English grammar in use, which means the practical grammar that you're going to use in everyday English, not the dry, boring grammar.
It's very important to have the communication skills to be able to integrate and become part of your new community. Classes are open to permanent residents. They are multi-level, walk-in, and continuous intake. Come when you can, make friends, gain self-confidence, grow, and work towards being part of the Canadian Way.